Hi there, it's Natalie. You're hungry. I am so excited for you to be here pressing play. First of all, who am I? I am a singer, I am an author, and I'm an agent. And I'm an agent to represent soul-led entrepreneurs who are here to birth the unseen, who are here to really get into their soul work, to rise with their own frequency, to rise in the frequency of all that can and will be delivered through you. And you are hungry, right? You are hungry because you're listening in, and but you're not actioning it. You're not actioning what's going on inside. There's a voice, there's a hunger, there's a yearning, there's a direction. Your guides are saying yes, 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 and you're still not listening, but you're so hungry, and that's why you're here. So I'm going to be sharing with you today what hungry is, and it is part of the Power of Us events. Let me just share my screen. So at the end of 2024, I knew that I wanted to create an event that was going to celebrate the power of the human voice. And as a singer, I have had a reclamation story back to using my voice. And the tool that I used was talking. And talking helped me to unreveal all the layers of shame that were absolutely not just holding me back, but stifling me. So, stifling me, suffocating me, starving me. And that's why I decided to call this Hungry. There's another reason as well. I've spent a whole lot of my life hungry. And at that point, I was just like, no, no more. So, the Power of Us happened on May the 22nd, 2025. And this is a result of this. So I'm sharing my screen with you now and inviting you, hungry one, into a soul-led invitation, you're here to be felt. But you're the one that you've been waiting for. The answer has always been you. And hungry is going to give you the time, the focus, and the energy required to fulfill and feed yourself. Keep filling yourself up with all that you need so that you're no longer feeling that hungry like I am. No longer hungry. I'm full up. So who you've been waiting for, you're a living record of source, encoded in your voice, your presence, your very being. It's all inside of you. And through Hungry, you're going to get to learn and understand and work with me to understand what that actually means. And you know this already, but you're going to learn the intelligence, the innate intelligence, the wisdom that is held within your very cells, your bones, your DNA, that's your code, that is your magic, that is your gift. So not to be taught, but to be remembered. And this is why it's important to have time and that space so that you can remember, not to be louder, but to be truer. I'm all about truth and trust. And your voice is not just sound, it's a sacred key. Give me a little for that one. I love that. We're bringing you into your own vibration of remembrance and taking you through this hungry path to know that vitality feeds on vibration, and we're gonna be churning that up and changing the vibration and the frequencies that you are kind of maybe manifest, like it's that kind of concept of manifest but festering, so we're going to take you from that festering space into manifestation. So we're going to put the mani in the festing. I don't want you festering anymore, my love. So the code that opens the door to embodiment, to evolution, to the essence of who you truly are. So welcome to this evolutionary edge, where we're going to create from frequency and not force. And you're going to, so I work with the big O's, and who doesn't love a big O? Order, organization, and opportunity. And we're going to take those to the max. We're going to forget the ruler, as you are a immeasurable woman. And I'm taking you beyond the X equals Y paradigm to trust and surrender, as I said, that you are what you've been looking for. And it's so true, because, you know, as soon as I started doing the really deep inner work and I admitted to the shame, that's when I started getting into my freedom frequency. And that's when I started to get into playing, into the play field. And you know, I have been with the right people who have helped me to be in this frequency of play. So this isn't about learning to speak. It's about deepening into your essence. It's for the woman who feels the call to evolve, embody and express. For the person who feels the call to evolve, embody and express. Even if she never touches a stage, whether your voice already echoes through communities or you're just beginning to feel that tremble of remembrance. It's like, oh my goodness, like I'm working with people who are just saying to me, well, I've never thought of singing before. This has never occurred to me, but there's something coming up in your natural code, in the natural code of order, in your remembering, your reawakening, your realigning, and finding this voice, this presence, this code here in your fifth chakra. This is your sacred space. It's not a performance. There is no pressure. It's just resonance, refinement, and sacred presence. And who we stand for, so the vision and who we stand for, and why the Power of Us community is coming into this quantum play field is because we're remembering it's all about the non-linear. It's all about being unedited. It's all about being unforced. It's all about being unpolished. And I've learned this, you know, I've gone from being a professional opera singer to just hiding and stopping singing to now coming into this rebirth and this revoicing, this absolute expansion of magnificence. So the vision, who we stand for, the Power of Us is a movement, and it's rooted in soul connection, intuitive wisdom, and collective remembrance. We honor the ones who came before us. We walk with us and rise after us. Together we co-create a new kind of leadership, embodied, expressed, and timeless. So we're joining in with the voices of the past and the voices of the future, and there's so much that we are bringing together as a team of support through the Power of Us, through the community experience. And our mission is to transmit light through voice, vibration, and presence. So going back to that point, if it's not performance, you know, we're going to blow the equation, blow out the mind juice, the mind cobwebs of, I'm going to be on stage and I'm performing. No. This is, I'm going to be in this space of being hungry to learn the skills, to learn to unlearn, to get into the body, to get into the wisdom, to get into the principle of understanding that you are what you've been waiting for, and bringing these ancient codes with the future frequencies. I feel like there's so much more to share on that. And us means us together, but it also means universal streamers. So the concept is, as we move out of our own way, and as we soften, let go, and surrender to all that is, we begin to power up from our own source. We connect into our own source, and that is what universal streamers are doing. We're playing in the quantum field. We are here. We know that if we force it, it's not going to work. We're going to topple. We're going to go into that 3D concept of burnout, of self-sabotage. This is not that. This is reclaiming, re-energizing, and fueling ourselves and feeding ourselves on ourselves, you know, and on ourselves, and all that is laying there dormant, ready to awaken. So who are we? We are the wisdom keepers. We are sound priestesses, light weavers, chain breakers, and soul guides. And you get to work with myself. So Natalie Farrell, I'm the founder of the Power of Us events, and also you get to work with Emily, who is my business partner, and her business is called Empower. Like, if you work and spend time with Emily, those dreams move through the festation into the manifestation, and you get a whole showering experience of your own incredibleness. So we don't only get the opportunity, we get the order through the Empower shower, which I'm going to share with you in a minute, and then you get the organization through both working with Emily and I and our team, and then you get the opportunity, and then there's so many big O's, and who, as I said, doesn't love a big O? Oh my goodness, there we go. If that wasn't a sign, what is? So we speak in rawness, radiance, and remembrance. We do not perform, we transmit. That is so important. We don't have to speak to be felt. Our presence is what is being felt. And thank you for arriving. Love, Emily and Natalie. So keep watching, because the best is yet to come. So why are you here with us? Universal streamers, as I say, create from frequency, not force. This is where the magic happens. You're not here to get louder, but you're here to be deeply felt. And that's what I'm saying. You're hungry. You're carrying the frequency, the code, and that unshakable truth. But we got to be together to shake it out of you. Our role is to guide you back beyond distraction and noise to the core of your radiant essence, to your expression. And this is what's happening since 2020. We're all seeking the expression, and this is what our stages are about. Coming into the space, whether the stage be in your hungry in your hungry program, or you choose to come and experience the emerging artist program, or you're already speaking with us and you're going to be a VIP of voicing infinite potential. That's what the VIP is, voicing infinite potential. It's all about the essence leading back into your expression, feeding yourself, on the expression of who you are. When your presence aligns with your soul's vibration, you don't just show up, you glow up. You shift the entire field. This is quantum embodiment. It's your energy first. So I've been reconnecting back to my 12 layers of DNA since 2020, a year that we all remember. And it's been through varying forms and people and other incredible bodies of light that I've met, that have helped me to understand, that I'm out of the programming now. I am my own program. I am my own essence. I am my own. I am. And that's what I'm fueling up on and feeding up on day by day. So we have so much potential, and I've talked about potential for so long. We are infinite potential. I am a multi-potentialite, and this is putting your energy first is going to help you with this. You are the wave, infinite and boundless, far beyond what the eyes can see or the senses can grasp. Here creation flows, not from force or effort, but from frequency, from the resonance, from the magnetic pulse of your true voice. And this is where the real magic unfolds. And we like to say magic like this. Magic. Magic, 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 magic. Okay, so hungry. This is your resonant Queen Up exploration. The investment is £531 right now. You're watching the video already, so that's amazing. What you're going to receive is the one-to-one Empower Shower with Emily. So this is an exploratory soundboarding session to excavate the true essence of your voice, whether within your business, product, or if you choose to talk, or you're talking somewhere else and you want us to help you to find that truth. And Nicola Humber said she was one of our 2022 talkers, May the 22nd talkers, and she was just like, this is the place where I get to show up, glow up, and say yes without even knowing what I'm saying yes to, but knowing that I can exactly be who I am in that moment. And Nicola didn't plan her talk. You know, as we said, it's all about unedited, unrehearsed. She really did grow up and grow up and glow up, and share such an incredible resonance and clarity and inner knowing. You know, that's where we help you, and Emily will help you to meet your purpose. And so we dig deep to uncover, you know, the message. And sometimes we have to really dig deep just to get to the surface. And that's why we work really closely with the throat chakra, and the alignment of the visibility that's already alive inside of you, and it's waiting to be heard. Then you get your one-to-one resonance session with myself. Explore expressing yourself from potential, not pressure. We move out of the minefield and into the play field, where your voice becomes a grounded transmission of truth. This is about embodying your essence, not performing a version of yourself. So I am, you know, amongst many other things, the priestess mirror. So my work is, I see you. I see you. I really see you. No more hiding. From hiding to headliner. And I've gone through my whole hiding story. You can go on Instagram and you can really, everything I speak is my truth. And I hid for way too long. And I hid because I was a people pleaser. I am no longer that. I was a perfectionist. I am no longer that. I am the truth. I am real. I am mature. I am coming from trust. I'm being led from all that is within me, and the truth of my work and who I am. Then we have a sacred frequency meetup. So whenever we're meeting up, you get that invitation to come into our living community through virtual or in-person gatherings. Come together with our soul-led women to connect, practice presence, and activate collective remembrance through voice, energy, and intention. And yeah, that's where this is about frequency, getting into what frequencies you need to be in and aligning with them, feeling them, being in your own morphogenetic field, and connecting in with that, and then activating it and leading it out into your world, into your work, into your life, into your relationships. So with intention. And also you build community, which is just, if you have resistance to that, then you have to come in to feel it. You know, we have to face the resistance to feel. Feeling is healing. And when we get into that space, that's when we start to realize why we've been hungry. We identify what's been starving us of our own, life force, our own prana, and we unrelease all of those kinks to find this and connect you in with this golden era. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful here. It really, really is. You get to come in and Instagram with me, and this is a practice. So we keep this to 9 minutes so that we can potently express your passion, practice getting vocal, and share your mission with resonance and clarity. So a chance to show up, glow up, and be present, and speak even though your voice is trembling. So it's a real chance to again get present with yourself and speak up, and then yay! So you get a ticket to the Power of Us. So the next one is the November 13th in Bristol in 2025. And you also get to come and access the workshop, which is absolutely incredible. It's such a potent experience to work with us and all your fellow US workshop attendees at our next event. And then also, you get a chance to come and have the after magic brunch after the event. So that'll be happening the day after the event that you choose to come and enjoy. and be in joy. So powerful close to the experience. We gather with kindred women in communion, not competition, to share presence, seed your vision, and integrate the magic. And this really was very evident after May the 22nd. People didn't have words to explain what had happened to them. Pearl Jordan, who's speaking with us on November the 13th, said, she was like, it's like this, Natalie. She's like, what was happening? And she's like, oh my God, I was in the wave of frequency. You actually get to experience what it is to feel alive, what it is to be alive, what it is to be around realness, and get out of the distortion, get out of the distraction, and be in that real liveness. Get yourself plugged in to what that feels like. And we share that and we celebrate that in our After Magic brunch. And we choose incredible spaces that are full of veneration, resonance, so that we can vault it all in together and make that sacred promise. A circle of remembrance, soul sharing, and sacred witnessing, and really be felt, seen, and heard. And then we cannot wait for this, to share your brand presence on all promotional material. Your name or logo will be woven throughout the experience, seen and felt with resonance. So yeah, that's what happens when you come in. You're being part of the journey and part of the experience. And then if you choose, you can have the choice to speak at the next event. So we just keep talking and keeping connection. There's an optional upgrade if you're feeling like, okay, no, I'm really ready to go all in. I want to really work with you, Natalie, on a one-to-one basis. Be in the space with me on the Emerging Artist Retreat. So this total investment is all the twos. 2222. So the additional investment is £1,691. And this is a private 4-day private immersion in my sacred home. I open up my space for you so that you can open up the space for you. And this is, for you, if you're really ready to embody all those parts of you. I call her the her parts, the sacrifice her, the producer, the writer, the singer, the co-create her. It's all of those parts, and we get to work together to birth these unseen mystical masterpieces, which is you. You are that masterpiece. And yeah, at the moment, the dates that are available is November 2025. April 2026 has already been filled at this moment in time. So we've still got November 2025. Retreat includes 4 days, one-to-one with me. And there's so much in that. We have 4 2-hour sessions. You get to do a avatar activation session where we go and drop into the 3D body, but we start to activate your soul, your oversoul, and get into your avatar, the truth, the less density, the light of who you are and the work that you are here to carry and to work with. And yeah, that's the Shira Soul Song Crystalline Activation session, voice sessions, free singing workshop, play shop. You get to go and be on the beach. You get to be in this incredible, it's a very sacred space here in nature. And yeah, the full VIP packages, the Hungry package is included. And yeah, and then we get into the studio. But at the moment, you don't really need to know about that, because your ego brain may go, oh my God, and maybe panic. But we do get to create together. We get to create something so magical when you are ready in the freedom frequency together. There we go. And you get all these other bits as well. It's amazing. And this one as well, you get a 1 month WhatsApp or Telegram support with me. So if you're ready to go deep, this is incredible. Quantum Leapers. Hungry payment is the link is in the document. I'll put all of this into the notes here on Instagram. And you can pay in three, getting that triad, that sacred number of 333, which leads to 9, which leads to new beginnings. And that's why you're here. And, you know, let's change the serious for sexy. As I said, we get to change the show up, and we get to glow the illusion to get into the glow up. You know, I'm glowing up right now because I'm so lit inside. And that's what we're here for you as well. And I just wanted to share with you as well, you know, where do I begin? First was the deep soul gaze that you took me by utter surprise. She can see deep within my soul. Well, that's the impression I got anyway. You cosmic songbird are definitely cosmic, but this you already know. Oh dear, for I know hiding from this one, she knows. And then was your most magical program. I've created and presented at many an event, but none of them touched the brewing you created last Thursday. Wow. And I have been processing ever since. Thank you. Thank you. This is Pearl Jordan, who was at the event on May the 22nd, but she's going to be with us speaking in November 13. That's the Power 13. The buzzword, empowered. I felt uplifted and supported in stepping up and speaking up. This is Adam Talamay, London's world leading coach and the Power of Us speaker, May 22nd. So I asked one of our other speakers, you know, what did being part of the power of us unlock or reveal in you? And she said the beauty and real connection. The moment she said that was most alive and meaningful on the night was the songs that Natalie sang, the songs that I sang. Is there anything you would like to share with us or the wider community as a result of standing in your truth? And she says, as someone who embodies the very nature of speaking, living, breathing their truth, I can categorically state that the level of liberation that comes from being that way is immeasurable. So that's what we're saying. You know, we're going from that kind of concept of taking you away from the 3D leader, taking away, as Shoshana Raven says, taking away the rule and understanding that you are, you know, you are immeasurable. Quantum means everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once. You get to embody the very being of if we could see energy and frequency, and we can see it, you know, it's being measured. We can see it. We can see it. We can hear it in sound. You know, we can hear the frequency. That is what you get to feel. Go do it, she says. What would you say to anyone considering attending the event as a guest? She said, you have to be here if you're looking for that thing which won't go away because you're not sure of what's required to help you with the thing. You're hungry. You're searching for a way in without it doing too much. This is the way in. And that's what I mean about you being hungry. This is the way in, to be in community, to be with us, to be guided, to be shown, to be seen, to be felt, to be unforgettable. What would you say to anyone considering applying to speak or perform at one of our events? An energetically charged collective that holds your truth up high, amplifying it even more. And that's you know, that my guides are the amplify hers. I work with Shira, I work with Noor, I work obviously in my own vibration and vibrancy, and it's high. You know, I am high. I'm high on life. You know, I am so high on life. So this was Buxo Dillon. Buxo Dillon is absolutely incredible. She is the founder of the House of Wisdom magazine. She's an actress. She's an author, and she is also she's one of us. And she spoke with us on May the 22nd, 2025. So here are some beautiful images that we've got. We've got Nicola Humber here, got beautiful Emma spoke with us, and Buxo. Here I am hugging with one of our sponsors, that's Sarah. And we were on her podcast. Shameless Stories sponsored us, and Adam Talamay. This is Rachel with her lips here. She's going to be speaking with us in the Power 13, and the beautiful Lilia, who was one of our Voicing Infinite Potential, one of our hungry guests. Lots of love to you. Thank you so much. As I said, everything is going to be in the notes as well. If you do feel that you want to just leap straight in, the payment link is there. If you need to do it in 333, speak with me, email me, reach out. And also, yeah, you can discover more about me, discover more about Emily, and then the Power of Us events as well, the links there. So, bye. Can't wait. Can't wait to fill you up. I just cannot wait for you to be full up on yourself. Mm. I feel like I've got to say something else. Okay, I've got to just do a little bit of coding. Iturumui a ana I urumu ui ta a amui ishtara akuturumui tarem I urumui a. Ekasha ta intataya doja. And so it is done. Huge love, respect, peace.